Hey everyone, what we're going to do today, I'm going to show you how to make a really quick, easy pizza. Our main ingredient we're going to use is going to be self-raising flour. We're going to use water as well as that, which is just rolled off. What you put on top of your pizza is completely up to you. I'm going to use some pepper, some onion, mozzarella, some cheddar. I've cheated, I've gone for pre-cooked chicken. As for your sauce, you can use anything you like again. I'm going to use some barbecue sauce. You could use ketchup, tomato puree, brown sauce, whatever you like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prep these and I'll show you what we do in the next step. Right, so I've prepped all of the toppings now. So I've sliced my pepper, sliced my mushroom, diced some onion, took the chicken out of the packet. I've grated my cheese, which is, you need loads of cheese on the pizza, it's just the law. So I've grated some cheddar and I've torn chunks off some mozzarella. So they're the toppings I'm going to be putting on. Now we need to have a little look at the base. So for the base, you're going to need your self-raising flour, a good jug or bowl, a cup. You can go festive if you want. It's always Christmas in this house. And what you're going to need to do, you're going to need to get a cup and a half of the self-raising flour. So it's 1 cup, and then we're just going to fill up again, another half, slightly under there. I'm going to put a little bit more in. And then once you've done that, you're going to need to get some tepid water. So that's slightly warm water, and you need half a cup. So once you've got that, you are then going to put it into your self-raising flour. And this is where the fun starts. As if by magic, whisk. So right now, like I said, the fun's going to start. So now we've got to whisk together our self-raising flour and our water. You want to do it on quite a slow speed to start with, unless you want to make loads of mess. And as you're doing it, you really want to get all the flour mixed in with the water. You want quite a sticky dough, but if it's too sticky, you want to add some more self-raising flour. If it is too dry, you want to add a bit more water. So mine's quite sticky there, so I'm going to add a little bit more flour. And then I'm going to go again. So once you're happy that you've got your dough to the right kind of consistency, so mine's quite sticky still, but it's nice, I can stretch it all out. So now we come to our next step where you're going to get a little bit more flour. You're going to put it onto your clean surface, spread it out, and this is just going to hopefully stop the dough sticking to the surface. Once you've got that, you're going to want a rolling pin. Again, a good tip, get a little bit more flour, rub it onto the rolling pin, and now what you're going to do is you're going to roll out your dough. You want it about 1 centimetre thick, and you try and keep it even so then it cooks all at the same rate then. Try when you're rolling it just to change direction to get roughly a circle shape. Now the good thing about this, obviously when you make your own dough, is your pizza base could be any shape you want it to be. So it doesn't need to be a circle, could be triangle, could be square, could be whatever you want. If you want to do a love heart, then go for it. It's completely up to you. So once you've got it to about 1 centimetre, nice and even, you will then want to, I'm just going to cut mine so it's a little bit more circular. So what you do is you choose the shape you want. So let's say if you don't want to do circle, that's absolutely fine. I'm just going to cut mine into a nice circle just because it fits nicely in my frying pan. Once you've done it, you're then going to take one side, fold it over so it's in half, and fold it over again, so you've got a quarter there. This is just easily, so you could just then put it into your pan. So bring your pan over, you're then going to put it into your pan, unfold it, and just push it to the sides. Now the pan obviously hasn't been on any heat, so it's nice and cold, so we can work this. So once you've done it, you've got your base in the pan. Now what you can do is you could start to be a bit more creative. So the first thing you can do is you can put your sauce on there. So that's it, I've gone for some barbecue sauce. So I'm going to put a big dollop in the middle, or on the side. And then just using a spoon, you just want to spread this as evenly as you can around the pizza. So it doesn't need to be perfect. So once you've got your sauce wherever you want it, next step, you want a bit of your cheese. So I'm going to grab a handful of my grated cheddar. I'm just going to sprinkle it evenly over. I might put a couple of bits of mozzarella on there. Again, just take kind of chunks and just spread them out wherever you like. You could, if you want, make a little face or a pattern. Pretty up to you. I'm going to get some of my other toppings. I'm going to sprinkle some onion all around it. A little bit more. I'm going to lay out my peppers. So whatever you want to put on here is completely up to you. You could go as wild as you like on it. I'm going to add a bit of my pre-cooked cheetah chicken. So I'm going for a nice barbecue chicken to the pizza here. I'm going to add a few bits of mushroom. And then, because you can never have enough cheese on pizza, I could put another little sprinkle on there. And a few other bits of mozzarella just dotted around. So now, next thing we're going to do, we've got all of our base, we've got our ingredients, so now we're going to turn our pan onto hot and we're going to cook it for about 4 to 5 minutes, okay? So I'll come back to you on the next step once I've done that. Right, so this has been cooking in the pan now for about 4 to 5 minutes. The way you check whether it's done is you get your adult two, you can kind of lift it up from the side using a spatula or anything. What you're looking for is this kind of brown, sure it's cooking all the way around it, nice even. So we're kind of at that stage now. So once you're there, what you would then want to do, take it off the heat, so turn your hob off. You then want to pop it into your grill. Now for your grill you want it to be on the highest setting it will go, and again you're wanting about 4 or 5 minutes on there to cook the top. Right, so this has been cooking in there for about 5 minutes. You can see the cheese is all melted, it's got a nice crispy brown on there. My daughter has joined us in the filming of this, so excuse the noise in the background. So once you've got it, get an adult to help you get it out of the pan, because it's going to be very, very hot. And then the fun part, you get to, as you cut it up, the great thing about pizza is it's the perfect sharing food. So cut it into your triangles or your slices, whatever you want, and then it's time to share and time to eat. So I hope you all make some amazing pizzas. I'd love to see pictures of them and things sent into schools. It'd be great to see them all. Okay, so thank you for joining me. See you guys all soon.